Hey, this is Jamie from Family Savvy, and today, unexpectedly, my husband's client sent him a box from the Lobster guy. We have a feast that we just pulled out of a box. We didn't know what was in the box. We have got live lobsters, and we also have crab cakes that we simply put into butter. And there is a package of clam chowder, New England clam chowder, and we are about to boil the lobsters. I did not know what to do with all this food, so my chef and foodie friend Iris O'Brien is going to educate us on what to do. This is my friend Iris who's going to help us with these live lobsters today, and she is very experienced with all things food. She spent over 5 years with Southern Living Cookbook Test Kitchens.
Okay, these lobsters are about 1.5 to 2 pounds. And what we're going to do for every lobster, we're going to do 2 quarts of water. Okay, so we have a big pot here. And for every lobster, you want to put 2 teaspoons of salt. And I like to use sea salt, so you're kind of emulating the ocean. What we're going to do is we're going to stick these lobster head first into the water, just one at a time, okay? Moving them around with the tongs.
And it's slightly boiling.
Now we have 5 lobsters in this pot. It's about a 5-gallon pot. And we're going to cover the pot. And we're going to cook this for, if it's a 1.5 pound lobster, we're going to cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. These are about 2 pounds, so we're going to go 20 to 25 minutes. And what we want them to turn bright red. But we are going to time it because you don't want your lobster meat to be tough. The next thing we're going to do is clarified butter. It does make a difference, especially if you're having real fresh Maine lobster. Already melted a whole pound of butter. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let it sit aside, because when it cools, the solids separate from the actual oil part of the butter, which is actually your clarified butter. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put it aside, and we'll come back to it, and once it separates, we're going to skim off the oil from the solids, and that's how you make clarified butter.
Lobsters have been in about 20 minutes, so we're taking them out. We did check the meat with a knife. We pulled a little of the meat out, and it was opaque. It was not translucent, meaning it was not clear at all. It was very white. Iris has pointed out that you do not want to overcook the lobster. The meat will be tough. There you go. All these Maine lobsters, and we're going to put them in the clarified butter that Iris just showed us how to make. Okay, we've removed the lobsters, and just like we do with meat and with casseroles, we let it rest for about 5 minutes and let it cool down just a bit, firm up. You can't have a seafood feast without clarified butter, and I did ask Iris, does it matter? Is melted butter not sufficient? And she said, no, it's not. Okay, and we've set it aside, and now we're going to separate it. You don't have to have a strainer. Just ladling out, but what you want is that clear part without the solids. Here is the clarified butter that we made from the pound of butter that we melted. Here are the solids that we will discard. Clarified butter is actually, according to Iris, what every chef uses. She said they would never use a regular stick of butter. This is also called G. You can buy G, which is clarified butter, at places like Whole Foods.